When we got that first positive pregnancy test, that was it, you know, sort of planned the nursery, thought about names, and, you know, I was living 8 months in the future, sort of had that rug pulled out from under us.
It's been a long road for Tess and her husband, trying to build the family they always dreamed of. In 2020, Tess experienced her first pregnancy loss at 6 weeks. But sadly, it wouldn't be the last.
2020 we had 2 losses, and 2023 we had 4 losses. So those 2 years where, you know, we were just scrabbling to survive, it became all-consuming. The physical recovery was a lot more straightforward in that, you know, it was pre-planned, you knew what to expect, whereas the grief of the emotional recovery sort of came in waves.
It's estimated that more than 1 in 5 pregnancies end before 24 weeks. Around 10 to 20% of pregnancies end in early miscarriage in the first 12 weeks. Approximately 3,300 women per year are forced to terminate their pregnancy for medical reasons. In 2020, those who experienced a stillbirth after 24 weeks became entitled to statutory parental bereavement leave. But this does not apply to those who experience a miscarriage pre-24 weeks, meaning sick pay at low rates is often the only option, which some MPs say is inadequate.
When I was miscarrying in what would be classified as a more normal workplace, yes, I took sick leave, and actually what I felt was that you should have been able to take bereavement leave. And there were times where I wasn't as open with my colleagues as I could have been. So it's time now to end that stigma that so many people feel.
A spokesperson for the Department for Business and Trade said, "Our employment rights bill will establish a new right to bereavement leave, making paternity and parental leave a day one right, and strengthen protections for pregnant women and new mothers returning to work." Tess is now a mother of 2 and says through her losses, she's learned a lot about the realities facing women and their partners, and hopes that the law will finally apply to all those who experience the physical and emotional pain and grief of a pregnancy loss. Freeman-Powell, Sky News.